Hi Gemini, welcome to Tarot-blee Accurate. Thank you for tuning in. This is your monthly reading for July 21st through August 21st, and it will cover areas of career, money, home life, friendships, and then your love life if you're single, and then also if you're coupled. So a couple things quickly. So sorry, I know you just want to get right to it. My hair is crazy and I apologize for that, but it's humid here. Also, I apologize that I didn't get these readings out to you as quick as I wanted. My mom got ill. She has a heart problem, so it was like an emergency. I had to take her into the hospital. Kind of hijacked my days as far as getting my tarot readings done. So here they are now. Don't worry. I think she's going to be okay. And last thing is that I've noticed a pattern in that every month the videos that get the most views are more aligned with who's having the toughest time, who needs the most guidance. So from here forward, instead of just releasing them randomly, I'm going to be doing them in order of who has the most views, just because if you have the most trouble, you need the most guidance, you should get your videos first. Does that make sense? So if you're wondering when yours is going to come out, that'll kind of give you an idea if you're next or not, okay? So here we go. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the 21st of July through August 21st. What's going on in regards to your work life and career? Everything's going to work out fairly. So let's say you're at work and there's a theft and they say, oh, I wonder if so-and-so did it. If it wasn't you, don't worry about it. You know, don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. You'll be cleared of that accusation. But if it was you, watch out because you're going to get fired. I mean, it might not be something that extreme, but just things are going to work out fairly at work is kind of what I'm trying to say. Okay? What else? Same thing. That's a very important message for somebody. But continue to work hard. If you haven't been working very hard lately, put a lot of effort into what it is that you're doing. Work, 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 work. That's what's coming out, you know, because in the end, you're going to be very happy that you did. Lots of blessings there. Now, it has a couple things here coming up. It fell right in my lap, saying that there may be some sentiment like you're trapped, like you're stuck, like you have a lot of responsibilities that you can't really get out of, that you can't say no to. But here's the deal, yo. You see how she's wrapped up here? Like her arms are tied, but they're very loose. She could just go like this and take her blindfold off and know what to do, but she refuses to look at the situation like very thoroughly to really examine it and figure out the right way. So challenge yourself to do so. If there's something that you might not want to be thinking about, that you're putting off, that you're putting on the back burner, you just don't want to deal with it, try to deal with it. It's a challenge for you to do so, just because it's not very fun, it's not very exciting, it's not really something that brings you a lot of joy to deal with, and also you're a little bit superstitious, maybe, about whether or not, or, you know, it's the right thing to do. You might be like a little suspicious, like, I don't really know what's going on here, I don't know how to handle it, so I don't know if I want to handle it exactly yet. Might not be your best money month, so if you work for tips, might not be the best month for you, unfortunately. But you know, you might be in kind of a negative mindset, like, oh, I don't want to go to work, there's never any money there anyway. That's why there isn't. You have to have more positivity, okay? You have the number 44 coming up here on my computer, like it just caught my eye randomly, so I'm going to look it up for you. 44. So I don't know if you can read that. It might show up backwards, but it says the angels are giving you extra comfort, love, and support right now. Ask them for everything that you need help with and listen to their guidance through your intuition. So if you're having a tough time with work and things like that, you probably are better served to just honestly just close your eyes, take like 3 deep breaths and be like, angels, this is what I need help with. Can you help me feel more positive? Can you help me make more money? Can you give me ideas? They will do that. That's like the whole point of their existence, is to help you, okay? Now, what's going on in your home life? Ace of Swords with the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, Queen of Wands. Now, before we get into this little story I'm about to tell you, I'm wondering if the Ace of Swords is you or somebody else. Oh, okay. So this is very unusual. This might be for one person, but let's figure it out. Okay. So maybe not able to communicate very clearly or honestly. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's a lie, okay? But it could mean deception, but it feels more just like omission, you know? Like somebody's not communicating, but they are offering love. And here's the deal, is I was trying to figure out, like, was this you? I feel like it's the other person. Like, somebody is like making a loving gesture towards you, okay? And it could be anybody in your household. Even if you live by yourself, then it could be a friend. Like, they're offering you some sort of love or support. It could be somebody romantic. It could be a roommate, like, trying to help you out. Like, they see that you're busy. But, like, there's some sort of communication chasm, some sort of a problem there where you feel like you need to defend yourself. Don't worry about it, is what that's saying. Just be confident that the choices that you're making are the right ones, and that's what's going to bring you joy and happiness. Now, that situation might play out differently for everybody. What else is going on in your home life if that's not your situation? Because I don't feel like it's for everybody. But some of you are having to defend your choices, having to defend yourself in arguments, confrontations, things like that. And a lot of it is in regards to having to wait for something. It's like you feel like you're having to wait forever, like it's just taking too long, some area of your life. And again, just that lack of communication there. And it's like you're not talking about something that needs to be talked about because you and another person or another group of people all want the same end result. You all want the same thing, but you all have different ideas on how to get there. So maybe you all want to renovate the house, right? But you want carpet, they want wood floor. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, like, try to figure out and listen to each other's ideas. You're going to be bickering and quarreling over stupid-ish. You all just want it to look prettier, right? So let's just agree on that and start there, is kind of what that's saying. Now, in regards, here's a challenge on that. The challenge is to make decisions quickly, for things to move fast. You know, it's like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and then when they finally change, when things finally get moving, they do it like boom, overnight, like really fast, and that might make you feel a little dizzy, you know? Okay, so in regards to your friendships, what's going on? You might have some friends that offer you some good opportunities in regards to making more money. You're really thankful for your friends, and that's really good. And, you know, this is interesting that they come up this way because somebody might present you with an opportunity like as a business partner or something like that. That would be a good thing to take up. There's a lot of yellow and happiness here, and money and just good stuff. This would be a good person to start a business with if they present that opportunity to you. Now, the other thing here is you might realize that one of your close friends is not only your best friend, but they're probably your forever person, and you just didn't see it in that light before. Somebody else had this in their reading too, so if that's their sign, that's for sure your thing, you know? What else in regards to home life or close friendships? Cancers just have this too. Watch out for people who are hiding the truth from you. Somebody might be lying to you. Try to figure out a way to spend more time with your friends. Like right now, you're juggling a lot of elements in your life. You might be juggling a lot of things, you know, like your work responsibilities, your home life, like your hobbies, all of these things that you want to do. Just make sure that you make time for your friends this month, July 21st through August 21st. Now, what's going on? There's a challenge here, quick. And it's just saying, don't get down on yourself at all. Like, try to be thankful for the things that you have, not for the things that you don't have, and this month will go much more smoothly for you. Now, if you're single and you're a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, what's your deal? What can you expect? Okay, so things might not be very balanced. Like people that you're dating, you could be giving too much to a relationship or taking too much from a relationship, and they're just not fair and they're just not balanced. I think Aries also had this. Here's the deal, though, is that you specifically, and this is what's different than their reading, is that perhaps you're giving a lot to a relationship and the other person wants to give back, but they just don't know what you want, you know? Like maybe you speak different love languages, so maybe you buy them gifts all the time, but that's not their style, you know, and they try to give to you affectionately, like their love language is physical touch or something like that. So if you are a little bit better at expressing what it is that you want that makes you feel loved and desired, then they are more apt to give that to you, if that makes sense. Now that's, you know, maybe you're not dating anybody, but if you are, that could totally be an issue that you have in a budding romance. What else for those of you who are single? You have a challenge here. Seeing, you're really challenged to figure out what it is that you feel would make like your world complete, you know, like what kind of person is it that you want? But it's not only that, it's like you have to feel complete on your own. Like you don't have to have another person to have everything that you want. They should just, like, if you want cake, you have to have cake before you start putting the icing on it. They're the icing, right? You have to be like good on yourself. Now, some of you are leaving relationships. So maybe you're sitting around waiting for the couple's relationship and you caught this by chance because it came first. You might be about to be single because that relationship was some bullshit and it was very dramatic and it hurt your feelings a lot and it's just like time to go. And then you'll be single and then this will all make sense. But you're generally speaking, single Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, your love life luck is about to change. Things are spinning around. They're changing for the better. So good for you. Now, for those of you who are couple Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, what can we expect July 21st through August 21st? You're not going to be walking away from your relationship. I don't think so. You know, like if your relationship was more casual, maybe that's what it is, walking away from some bull crap. But, you know, if you really love your partner, if you've been coupled with this person for a long time, that didn't pertain to you, what I mentioned in the singles part. Everything's kind of coming together. You're feeling very confident, very happy, like you have a lot of what it is that you want materially, but just like generally, like just really good vibes, really good feelings. And like nobody's going to take that stuff away from you. You also... who was it? Was it Cancer? I think it was Cancer that also had this, where you're challenged to have more sex. Like, it's been hard for you to have lots of that. And you know what? To be honest, in the Facebook daily cards, I feel like that's come up quite a bit lately, where some people are having infertility problems or they're having, like, erectile dysfunction, things like that. But it's like focus on the love part, and then hopefully that will resolve on its own at the right time. Another challenge is, how do I describe this? Let me get one more card. Okay. So another challenge is just to be more, I don't want to say that confident is the word, but more creative and fun and like just like have more fun, like do things that are more exciting. It's not crazy to feel bored. Like you can still feel that Empress energy where you have everything that you want and you're happy and everything is great. But, you know, like, and be thankful, but also say, you know what, yeah, I am a little bored, like, let's go have some fun. Like, date your partner some more. It's not crazy to feel that way. You know, it's good to feel thankful, but it's also good to do things that are exciting. Some of you might be feeling like within the context of your love relationship, you're not getting all of the things that you want. Like, you're not getting... all the things that you hope for, like you feel like you were deceived, like your partner promised you all of this stuff and you don't have it yet, but you will, okay? It's coming, the victory, you're gonna win, you're gonna get what you want, it's just like you don't feel like you've had it yet. So keep your faith, and if you need more guidance on a personal level, my contact information is in the description box below, but otherwise until next time, mwah, love and light, Geminis.